It's movie time. It's gonna review a movie. Yeah. Gonna review a movie trailer now with Joe.
The vacation movies. There's 4 of them. There's 4 vacation movies. They all star Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo, and they even made like a 5th mini sequel, which was I think just a commercial during a Super Bowl. But it was so good that I counted as the 5th one. There was a vacation movie they made. It was like Cousin Eddie's family's trip to the Bahamas or something. It went straight to TV. I think the original Audrey, she was in it, and she played Audrey, and I won't count that. So, the first one came out in 1983. It was directed by Harold Ramis. It was written by John Hughes. This is by far the best one, no matter what anybody tells you. They're all awesome. They are all maddeningly fantastic. Okay? They all have their critics and their fans. The first one is the best one. 1983. The best scene in the entire movie is 45 minutes into the film. If you ever see it on TV at 8 o'clock, you know at 8:45 you can turn back in to watch the single best part in all of the vacation movies. It comes on, it's 45 minutes into the movie when it's on TV. I won't spoil it, but it takes place at a rest stop, and Christy Brinkley is in the scene. That's all I'll say. So the first one, Chevy Chase, Brian Doyle Murray is in it. He plays, he's Bill Murray's brother in real life, and he plays a really good character. Imogene Coca is in it. Randy Quaid is in it. Randy Quaid's wife, she's really good in this thing. Let's see here. Beverly D'Angelo, she's looking mighty fine. The kids, Anthony Michael Hall and Audrey, they're awesome. Eugene Levy's in the beginning of this thing. He plays a shiesty car salesman who he wants to go on a 2-week vacation across the country. I think it takes place during the summer. So the movie starts with them. The movie's got a great soundtrack. Holiday Road. This will be on your iPhone or iTunes. This should be in your top 100 movie songs or songs from movies of all time. It's that good. So they go to the car shop to pick up their Antarctic Blue Super Sports Wagon with the CB Fun Pack. And they get there, and Eugene Levy's like, oh no, they're here. The look on his face is priceless. So they get there, they take the car away. They don't have the Antarctic Blue Super Sports Wagon with the CB Fun Pack. What they do have is the Wagon Queen Truckster, which has probably 12 lights on the front of it, and I don't know how many on the back. It's the funniest looking station wagon you ever seen. Anyways, Chevy Chase knows he's getting taken for a ride here. He asks for his old car back. They bring it back, but it's already been crushed, so he's stuck with this green piece of crap. So he takes it home, and his wife's like, "What is this thing?" He goes, "Oh no, you're gonna love it. You think you hate it now, honey? Wait till you drive it." And the thing is still on, even though he's turned it off. And he tries to turn it off again, and the airbag, which is just a plastic bag, blows up into his face. This is in my top 10 comedies of all time. I rate this is number 7, I think, on my top comedies of all time. Jeez, now that I say this out loud, I've always talked about my top 10 comedies of all time. This should be higher, but it's number 7 on the top 10 comedies of all time. Maybe someday I'll do a video about the top 10 comedies of all time. So, lots of funny and hilarity ensues. I watched this movie with the commentary, and I guess the ending was originally written a lot different. And if you watch Chevy Chase's hair at the end of the movie, it's different. So I think they waited a while and then they reshot it, or they shot the alternate stuff and they realized, hey, John Candy's at the end of this thing. Arnold Schwarzenegger's boss from The Last Action Hero is the captain. He plays another one of the security park guys that John Candy plays. That's just a side note. You'll die laughing when you watch it. I've been to the Grand Canyon, and I went to the same spot where they were and that they filmed in the movie. Good. Part 2, European Vacation. That was 1985. This movie really gets overlooked, I think, because the first one was so great, and the third one, Christmas, is just out of control awesome. But the second one is, wow. It starts off on a TV show, game show. They win the final. It's kind of like Family Feud meets Jeopardy type of thing. Anyways, they're dressed up in pig costumes. Amy Heckerling, she did Clueless. She directs this thing. So they win a trip to 4 different countries in Europe because they win Pig in the Poke is the name of the TV show they were on. John Aston, who was the dad Gomez in the Addams Family TV show, he plays the host and he greets everybody and he kisses the wife. Then he makes out with Audrey as he's meeting everybody at the beginning of the show and watching Chevy Chase like his look is awesome. Anyways, so they go to England. They meet Eric Idle, and the hotel that they're in is tiny, and there's no room numbers. So, and there's a communal bathroom for everybody to share in the English hotel that they're at, and they can never turn left to go see Big Ben. He's stuck in this turn, this roundabout, and he can never. So there's one scene where he's trying to get over to see Big Ben in Parliament. And he can't. He's stuck. And so it happens all day long. He's like, I cannot turn over. And they go to Germany. Germany is good. Chevy Chase dresses up in lederhosen, does some traditional folk dancing, and gets threatened by the rest of the town in Germany, and they all chase him. Rusty gets lucky in Germany, which is pretty cool. Let me see here. They go to, where the heck do they go next? France. And the scene where they have to give their passports when they're checking into the hotel is hysterical because they don't speak French and the French people are just making fun of their horrible looking driver's licenses or passports. Oh, when they got to order food in France, that's hysterical. That's madness because the mean waiter's like, yeah, I'll bring you dishwater. You won't know the difference between that and regular tap water. And the family's like, oh, that's nice. Then they go to Italy. That's the last stop. And you'll notice in the first 3 movies that the police are involved in some sort of mishap. And so it starts in the second one. There's a big chase at the end. They go to Italy and they have some fun there, but everything turns sour. And they all split up. Chevy Chase finds that his wife has been kidnapped really quickly by the shady Travelers Treks salesman, and they got to chase him down. And, side note, fun note, the bad guy from the Karate Kid, he's in this thing. He plays the boyfriend to Audrey. And Audrey and Rusty, they're played by different characters. So, it's excellent. Part 3 is Christmas Vacation. I could do a whole video just on Christmas Vacation being in like the top 10 Christmas movies of all time. Christmas Vacation is fantastic. This is a movie that's going to live forever. It's widely recognized as the best vacation movie. It came out in '89, 4 years after the second Vacation and 6 after the first. The best parts in this movie, Brian Doyle Murray's in it again. I think he plays the. Is it the same? Yeah, I think it's the same Bill Murray brother. He plays the boss to Chevy Chase. Oh, Randy Quaid comes back because he's not in the second one, so he comes back and. The best line in the whole movie is shitter was full because he's in a Winnebago now. They lost the family farm and he's got to empty his sep tank out in his Winnebago in the sewer. And Julia Louis-Dreyfus and her boyfriend, they play neighbors and they're jerks. Great film. It's fantastic. You got to watch this thing. I don't know who directed it. Sorry to say. The last one, Vegas Vacation. That might have the funniest, oh my god, it's really hard to say this, but Vegas Vacation came out in '97. So that's, 14 years after the first one. So Randy's still in it. I think the wife might be back for that one, I'm not sure. Audrey and Rusty are different, Beverly D'Angelo. I'm talking about Randy Quaid's wife. The best, Sid Caesar's in at the very end. The best scene in the whole movie is when Clark tries to win his money back. Or he's got some money left, and he goes at these smaller casino games. There's a pick which number, pick which hand, and he goes like this and go, nope, it takes your money. The games that Clark loses in are you're gonna fall out of your chair. They're that funny. Okay, so that's overall The vacation movies are fantastic. You're going to love them. You can watch all of them over and over and over and over and over and over again because they're that fantastic. I strongly urge you to watch all of them. They all have their pluses, and they have their minuses too. But overall, 4 great movies. 4 great movies. Okay, see you later. Movie review analysis. Vacation. Bye.